Your children will soon have a new exhibit to enjoy at the Mississippi Children's Museum thanks to a massive donation from Spire. Officials announcing a $1 million investment that will go directly towards the museum's new LIFT exhibit. Now LIFT stands for Learn, Inspire, Fulfill, and Teach. The new exhibit space will be known as LIFT City and will be geared toward your 4th through 6th graders. Officials hope the hub will help children with workforce development skills while exploring Mississippi's industries and different educational outcomes. The museum's president says this age group in particular is at an important place in their lives, and they are an ideal group for this new space.
And as part of the LIFT, we will have a new exhibit space called LIFT City. And LIFT City is going to be an exhibit space that's geared toward 4th through 6th graders that will help develop workforce development skills like critical thinking and explore Mississippi industries and explore educational outcomes that help us build a better workforce here in Mississippi.
The new edition will focus on STEM education and hands-on learning with technology. Much like the rest of the museum, it'll add about 20,000 square feet to the building.